So here today I'm going to discuss about change management. So in this change management, we have three types of changes are there. Change managements are there, right? So one is normal change, and one is standard change, and one is emergency change. So earlier I have discussed about the normal change, right? So now I'm going to discuss about the emergency change. So I will open on my notepad. So here normal change, whatever we made the development that will be moved from the dev instance to production instance. This will be done through the normal change. I think if you go through my previous video, then about normal change we have discussed in that video. So if we have before looking on emergency change, we can just you must go through the normal change. I hope you clear with this. Okay. So now I'm going to discuss about emergency change. So emergency change means if emergency changes are required, then emergency changes are required in the production, then we can use the change management. Example, like a production database is down, then we must, we must, uh, we must, we must have to fix the issue in production, and we need to available. The production database should be available for end users because the end users not supposed to get any issues. So that is ultimate goal of for our managing. So that is the reason. So we always recommend to always recommend to use the emergency changes. Emergency change management. So for any emergency changes are required in the production, then definitely we will just we will choose to emergency change management. So now we can come to the instance. So here I will open the emergency change. I'm typing with change. Click on the create new. So now we will be able to see that emergency change here. So I will tell you that what is the difference between normal change and emergency change. So once we will be able to understand the practically, then you will come to know that what is the difference between normal change and emergency change. Okay. So here this is the emergency change. So whatever the field available in normal change, so same fields will be available here in emergency change. But difference is, so while you are creating normal change in normal change, just we have filled with information, right, in this total field, which is the planning section. So we have filled with information. Justification means like why, what is the purpose of these changes, and implementation plan, how you how you are going to implement this change, and risk and impact analyze. So risk and how much impact, how much risk will be there, and impact, how much impact will be there, like those comments we can update here, and backward plan. So if anything like changes, whatever we made changes, right, so that will be moved into production. If anything is happen, if anything is not working as expectedly, once the mood changes, then we need to get the back, right. Whatever the mood into production, that will be, we must get back that from the production in previous stage. So how we can get it, how we can do that, like we can update the comments here, the test plan. Once we move into production, then how we can test it, and everything we can update here. So I think in normal change, everything have covered these, fields. How, why exactly? What is the purpose? What is the use of these sections, and everything I have covered in the previous. So now I want to tell you only one thing, that what is the difference between normal change and emergency change. So, just let me create sorry, sorry, change change request now. Then I will tell you that. So just I will select that software. You can consider that software means like so data, the production database is not working. I'm down, right. Production database is down. Then we need to recover that. We need to fix the issue as much as possible in production, because end user they may have they will be able to, they won't be able to access the production. So in this case we need to fix as much as possible. So this is the software category, because the database means software you can consider. And this we can select something ID services, and I think there is no information. Okay. So we can select, and once the so this is emergency change, right? Just you can select it critical because high impact is there. So once you have selected this information, come here and you can see that automatically it will be taken with emergency only when I'm selecting the emergency change request. So change management, and you can select something, change manager, and here you can say that my product, sorry, the service now production database is down, please. We can do like that only, that is, and we can give information whatever you want so related to this issue, and this should be given. And just I'm writing with test only, but you need to give proper information while you creating change request. Okay, so actually this change request will be created by the change manager, so support engineer. But for who is using this service now for their end, like a client users, so they won't be able to create anything. Okay, so they will use that, just they will create the incident and request, I mean request management things, but these are, it will be handled by the service now support engineer or developer or change, like I told you, right, change manager, these things. Okay, so now schedule. So this information already I covered, right? So we need to select it. So the plan date, end date. So CAB approval is required. Yes. And so actually this information, as I told you, that this will be done to the when the normal change came to the scheduled, not until authorized. No need to fill any information. So related to these informations, okay. Planning, just we need to fill it. That's it. In the starting of when while you are creating change request, okay. Now you can just submit it. So here the thing is, so this is the emergency change request, right? So now we have created the change request. So but in normal chain, once you click on the request approval, this stage will be come to this stage, like assess stage. But here when you click on the request approval, so this stage will be directly come to the authorize. So the stage assess stage will be skipped, because for emergency change, there is no approval is required in the assess stage. Okay, because if emergency will come to assess stage, there is approval required, then it will take too much time, right? So then I think uh, emergency request means the immediately should be changes should be applied into production. That is the main goal. So that is the reason the approval whatever here required, that will be skipped, and it will come to the authorized stage. Authorized stage, only CAB approval will be required, then they will approve immediately, and then it will come to the schedule job. Okay, sorry, schedule stage. I will show you that. In the normal change process will be like from the new stage to assess stage to authorize. But here new stage to directly authorized stage, because assess stage will be skipped because of this change request won't wait for any other approvals like assess approval. Okay, because this is emergency should be done, I mean this is emergency request, that should be done immediately. So that is the reason it will be skipped here. So you can see now I'm clicking on the request approval, it will skip now. See, check, please check it once. See, the review was there here, so directly it went to authorize, and assess stage it was skipped because of approvals are not required because of this is emergency rate change, not a normal change. For the normal change, definitely the assess stage from the new stage to assess stage it will come and it will require the approvals. Approvals are approved, then from the assess stage to authorized stage it will come. This is the process for the normal change. But here this is an emergency change, right? So that is the reason from directly from new stage to authorized stage it will come. But assess stage it will be skipped because of this is emergency change. This is a main change actually. I mean, this is the difference between the normal change and emergency change. So now it is asking that authorize approval, okay? Cab approvals, just we need to give the approvals. See, six approvals, 6 members are there. Just I will see clearly it is showing that cab approval assignment group means cab approval. So just we can approve once on behalf of these members. Now it came to scheduled. So here in the schedule, it came to schedule. The stage from as authorized to scheduled because of I have approved on behalf of that members. So now from authorized to scheduled, it came the stage of the change request. So now in the section of scheduled, I'm going to give information like this today date and tomorrow date. Just I'm going to select it by tomorrow. I'm going to select the 22. Okay, so planned actually I have planned that tomorrow this change should be run, okay? And the plan end date, so day of tomorrow the I mean this change should be end. So this like that I have planned and I have given the date with time. So now cab approval already required, just I have approved already, so I have not required this. And here actual start date and end date, it won't, no need to fill it. By default once it's implemented then automatically take time with date. Just I have filled this information, right? There is no conflict actually as of now. So conflict means I have discussed already. So just a second. Okay, okay. So just I am checking that work notes. So as of now, it is fine, everything. And now just I have filled with information with the plan date and sorry, start date and end date. As of now, I filled with information and there is no conflicts and the notes. So just we can say that have given the start date and end date. So that's it. Just you can update it. That's it. And once just you can leave this as of now. Just we can leave this as of now, the change request. Once it is the start date which is we have given here in the schedule, once it came with this date and this time, then automatically this change request will be come to the implementation stage, okay? Because as of now it is waiting the schedule to implement, it should be go, but as of now it is waiting less this time. Once that this time came T1, then this uh, change request will go to the implementation. I mean implementation stage. Okay. So now I am forcefully clicking on implement. Once we click implement, then here two tasks will be created. Okay. I will show you that also. So now just I'm clicking on the implement. See, I'm forcefully moving from schedule to implement. Now two tasks will be created. Just these are open as of now. Just I'm opening with new tab. So here, just a second, and implementation. So plan data and assignment. Okay, got it. This will be. just information implement. Just this will be assigned to some specific body that who will take care to implement in the production. Just main thing is only like we need to restore the database for the end users. The database should be available for end production users, right? That's the main thing. So once it is done, they will do this task updating information and everything. It will be the information whatever they do is restored. Then how they are working and everything, it will be tracked in the work notes of this task. Okay, so once the database restored, then we can update the comments. We have restored restored the uh, database. That's it. Close the information. Just you can give that, and so just directly we can close the this actually this task this assignment group. Uh, who is support engineer, right? So who is who is like managing change management, they can assign this specific, and they will do that updating the work notes and everything. Once we can save it. So now one task is completed, and one more post implemented task. Testing part is there. Yes, we can open that also. So post implementation testing. So here once restore the database, as of now it is fine or like that. Just we can check, we need to test it, right? So once everything is fine from the testing part, then just update. That's it. This is completely already in the normal change. That's it. So now just we can close it directly. That's it. So now these two are closed. Now once the two tasks are closed, then automatically it will come from implemented to review stage. Okay, so now the review time it will be start. So the whatever the made the changes of the production database. So if everything is working as expected, then everybody comes to know that comes to know that okay, database restored, and now everybody is accessing the production, and like that just everything we need to take care, right, as a review purpose. Once the review is positively and everything is fine, then just we can close directly. So closer information we can keep it that successfully we made the just we have restored the database, and now uh, database database was restored and working as expected. That's it. Now just close it. Okay. So if you want to keep as a unhold, like you want to just stop the change request, then just we have the hold option is there. We can directly click on that. So it will be as unhold until unless review stage. We can keep as unhold. Once it is closed, then we don't have any even we don't need to uh, that's it. And I'm done with uh, this as emergency page also. So sorry, I think previously it was I did not cover the problems. So problems means like the whatever related to this change. So if any problems are there related to this change, then it will be appear here, and incidents fixed by the change. So I told you, right. For example, in the production, the database is down. Then family member they will create an incident, right? So once incidents are created, then the change management like one of the change management team, they will just they will create the they will create the change request, and through the change request, one of the database team, they will restore the database, right? So now it is solved because of change request has been created. Then database team, they will fix the issue. Then it seems that through the change management, the incidents are closed, right? So whatever the first incidents are created, right, it will be solved through the change management. That's the reason those incidents will be appear here under the change request. I hope you got it that. And incident caused by change. If any, once as we told that the database team will restore the database in the production, right? After restore the database, again new incident. Sorry, new issues will come into production. If sometimes like it will be happen. So again, new users, they will create a new incidents. So that will come under here. Okay, with same description which is there already. This one okay. So whatever the shared description in the incident with these shared description, so that will come under the incident caused by change and task SLS. So we have already, I have discussed in starting. So service level agreement, so that will be, this will be if it is urgent, then within 4 hours we need to fix the issue. And if it is P2 means priority 2, so we have 1 day time. And if it is P3, 2 days we have time to fix the issues, like that. So we have time to fix the issue. So that will be come under here, task SLM is. So whatever we are working on the task, right? So the task has time to fix the issue for, give the deadline for us, so we can fix the issue within the deadline. So that will be appear here. So how this is will be declared or not required as of now, so we can discuss in coming. So that's it, guys. So from as of now, we have discussed normal change and emergency change. Now I will discuss standard change. So just I need to update one thing here. Can have emergency here only authorize approvals required. Okay, this is the main thing. And here assess and authorize approvals are required. Okay, so assess and authorize. But for these two stages, just we need the change request will require the approval. But it come to the when you come to the emergency change, so assess stage it will be skipped here, and authorize stage will require the approval, because this is emergency change, because immediately should be done, right? So this emergency change won't request for the assess, won't wait for the assess approvals. Directly it will go to the authorized stage, and there will be approvals required. Then once CAB approval is approved, then it will go to the schedule, and after schedule, so implement, and after implement, it will be go to the review, and after review, then it will be closed. This is a process as of now. So for the emergency change, this is the main difference, this one. Okay, so this is a normal change as of now. So coming to standard change, here there is no approval required. Ap- I mean, only one time approval required. Approval is required. So once we get approval, once we get one time approval, then we can we can we can do multiple changes in multiple times. Okay, so here only one thing, that you need to remember, in the starting only we need to get approval for this standard change. Once we get approval, then we can do multiple times with same changes, but no need to get approval. This is the standard change. I will show you that in practically. So now we can go through the system. This is the, I will close previous changes. So I will click on the create new. So here, so we have that, the emergency change and normal change, but these are, emergency, sorry, standard change. Already pre standard changes are there. Just I will go with this, here. Once I click on that, so see, this information will be already populated. Did not give anything, just by default it will be populated, because it, see, description, short description, and these things also will be automatically populated. So how this information will be populated and everything, how we can, this will be created in the backend with this information. So you may have some questions, but here, this is the template. Actually, this standard change we need to create for the change, for the standard change request, we need to create a one template. Okay, through that template, this will be created with by default information. Now I'm going to create template before, I'm creating the standard chain. Just I once second, I will create a new template, my proposals. So once I done that, just I'm going to create a new one. So standard changes. So template description. Every weekly. So my laptop should be updated with new updates. Like for every week, Microsoft will launch every, for every week they will give the updates, right, for the laptops. So that will be updated in my system. So in this case, IT team they will do only one thing, that so they will connect with IT manager, and they will, IT team, they will discuss with their manager like that, we need to update our company assets for every weekly, because the Microsoft, they will give the weekly, they will give the one software with new features. So we are good, we need to update for weekly, like that. Just they will discuss it. So I think, you got it now. Maybe once the Microsoft team, they will give, they will launch new features the week, every weekly. So here for every weekly, IT won't, I mean, if IT team will request the approval to their manager, that is not good, right? So in this case, one time approval is required, in future not required. Just before, before going to update any systems, so for future purpose directly, so they will get one approval, then only, in future they don't require anymore. Just only before starting of the changes, updating your company assets, then they will get the only one time approval. So now I will tell you that how in practical. So like I will update. So Microsoft updates should be update updated into our company laptops, company laptops per weekly. That's it. So now just I have given the information, and just we need to give the change request values, this is the information template, and we need to give the short description. And a short description means like for company laptops should be updated per week. That's it. And description what you plan to do. So to update company systems, date to date. That's it. The implementation plan. So just you can, this is the information only directly. I don't want to give more information. It will take too much time. So backup plan. This is also you can take it like this. Implementation plan. How you are going to implement this change? Like that, we need to give comments. And backup plan also. I told you right. Back plan means just once we production, is there any issue with our changes, then we need to get back and just we need take it back. I mean, we need to take back, we need to get the back out, and just we can leave as previous stage. Okay. So this is the test plan. How you are going to test it? So that's it. As of now, it is okay. And business justification description, business justification. So justification means that what is the purpose of that. That's it. And assignment group, you can assign database. IT securities, you can click on the IT securities, they will take care, right? Yeah, updating software in your laptop for a week. So, request approval. So now this is the not a change request, okay? Just a proposal for the creating template for the future purpose. So okay, this is a, just you can remember that a change proposal. This is a not a change request. This is a proposal of standard change. I hope you can understand that. I told you right. So one time approval is needed. So this is just creating the template, and this template just I'm submitting for the approval. So once manager will approve it, then through the same this template, I mean same template, through the same template we can create the change request, and we will use that template, sorry, change request without any approvals. So because only once the request approval, then manager will approve, that will be considered as a approval for the future aspects. Okay, now just I will request approval. So assignment group, that is impact, is that change request values have been provided, change request assignment group justification, risk and impact analyze. Just a second, let me check that. Assignment group justification. So one more that risk and impact. Okay, and impact. Just you can keep the test. I think this information already I have given in the previous videos. So if you did not see, if you don't see this, please go with that, because already I told many times. So now just click on the approval. So now the approval is here. See, this is the change manager. you can consider this is a IT team lead, okay, sorry, IT team manager. So he will just approve. Actually, this is a template. So this is approval part, okay, this is a template and approval part. So once we are asking that one time approval for future no future property. Okay, now the change manager, and he will approve this like this. And once change manager, you can consider that IT manager, once he approve that, then now the template has been created. So see, just we have this given information, and now it was completed, stage is completed. It seems like already the template was completed, and now we can create the standard change request without any approvals, because we got approval right already here. So that is the reason, the for the standard change request not required any approval anymore. So now I'm going to create the change request. Just we can click on the change. Now click on the create new. So once we have clicked on that, then as you were able to see this information, right? So now we have created with Microsoft, right? This is a Microsoft update, should be updated into our company laptop, right? So you can check that. That will be uh, based on the template description. We have one of the change request here. See, we have created this one only, right? So now just a click, you are able to see, right, pre-approved. Pre-approved means the approval already got it. So where we got it? In this template we got it, right? This is the, we have created the template, and then with through the template itself we got the approval. So now we, for any approvals are required, so for this change request, once you click on that, now standard change will be, change changes, change standard change request will be open. This is the change request, standard change request. So here by default information will be come with default information. So now we gonna just, once you click on that submit, just a second, schedule, fixing yeah, as of now no need to information here. So it will go to the schedule, then automatically it will be required information. So just save it. So once we have saved it, we won't be able to see that assess and authorize approvals. Actually in the emergency change and normal change, we will be able to see that next stage of the UI buttons are there. But as of now, directly schedule button is there. Uh, assess stage information, buttons are not there because of the assess and authorize as of now not required, because all approvals are not required because we got approval in the starting of the starting of standard change, right? So that is the reason here we will be able to see directly schedule. Okay, just we will click on that schedule, from usage to directly schedule it will come. So these stages it will be skipped because of approval is not required as of now. That's it. So now here just give the day of by tomorrow. For example, you can give that tomorrow, and day of tomorrow you can click on that end of the plan. Just I have given that, and forcefully just you can save it. Okay, now just forcefully I'm moving from schedule to implement. Now the two tasks will be created. Okay, so here you can see that change request 2 has been created, and we can open those, and you can give the some just successfully done that, and give the test something. close notes, and notes also given that something like that, something you can give. So I mean, not something like related information you need to give, but as of now it is a like, just simple, just I'm giving something whatever I want, that's it. So just to close it, if implementation is done from your end, then you can close it. Closed. And one more task is the pre-test, right? So that is also just leave that. So just to save it, this one, this two close, task also close. Now it will go to the review stage. See, so until unless it will go to the closed state, we have on hold. Okay, we have option to carry on hold. If it is, I mean, if this change request should be carry on hold until, I mean, just you want to stop the, I mean, this change request, then you can click on the unhold, and just you can keep until unless you want to deploy into production. Okay, that's it. So now it was review stage. Once everything is done, after review, then everything is perfectly and working as expected, and everything is fine, then just we can close that successfully. Close it. That's it. As of now, change management related normal change and stack change and emergency change. I have covered these three types of change management. These three types of change. Okay, so I have covered. So, but next session I'm going to discuss about management. Okay, thank you.